4-0 victory over Feyenoord on Thursday in the Europa League here. That was achieved with a significantly altered team. So compared to the side that drew here with Arsenal in the Premier League 8 days ago, there are two alterations. Ibrahimovic returns from suspension, Herrera's back as well, Martial and the injured Carrick step down. The big surprise, the inclusion of Bastian Schweinsteiger on the bench, a player previously given the cold shoulder by Mourinho. He last appeared for his club in March. The assumption is that this puts him in the shop window ahead of a transfer out in January. Two changes also for West Ham. James Collins replaces the suspended Winston Reid. Mark Noble returns from a ban and takes the place of Andre Ayew. That means that Lanzini will play a little further forward. He and Payet supporting Diafra Sakho. Although Michail Antonio has been the main source of goals with 6, all scored with his head. Stories suggesting that Andy Carroll would make his comeback here today and prove wide of the mark. But he's likely instead to be involved when West Ham visit Old Trafford again on Wednesday for a League Cup quarter-final. The whistle of Jonathan Moss, and away we go. And immediately West Ham back in an FA Cup quarter-final. Payet then, at pace, and West Ham have their ideal start. Diafra Sakho takes the congratulations. Zlatan Ibrahimovic was caught in a very unfortunate position, right in front of his own goal. West Ham with a second-minute lead at Old Trafford.
It doesn't matter one bit who gets into this. When a ball is put in with this type of pace, with this type of accuracy, it invites the contact on, it invites the mistake. It's a wonderful, wonderful ball put in by Dimitri Payet. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is doing his utmost. It looks like it did come off the actual head of the West Ham player instead of the OG from Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Pogba, nice touch. Ibrahimovic flags up on the near side. Ball last seen heading for winner. Collins. Ibrahimovic. The shot from Mata.
They're going to need this when Zlatan Ibrahimovic does come out wide. A midfielder, one of the players playing behind the striker, need to make the box this time. It's Juan Mata. Also got Jesse Lingard to his right-hand side. But again, credit to West Ham, getting good numbers around the ball. Little Nick does take the pace off it into Darren Randall's hands.
Payet. Lanzini again. Payet once more, and the flag is up for offside on the far side of the pitch. Rojo. Pogba. Ibrahimovic! A goal from the Swedish master, set up by the world's most expensive footballer.
It's a good pass and a straightforward header. A player of his abilities, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but from a West Ham point of view, they're in an unapologetic back five. He just managed to drift off behind Collins. Bonner's looking round for the offside, but if your centre-half partner comes out that pocket, I'm sorry, you've got to step across, you've got to cut the gap.
Such as this, Payet was like a wizard with a wand. Short for Cresswell. They come back for Payet. Outside of the boot, away by Pogba. Pogba. Goodness. And the referee's decided he dived. It's going to be a yellow card for Paul Pogba. That's his 5th of the season, and it means he will be suspended for Wednesday's rematch with West Ham in the League Cup quarter-final.
It's a furious reaction, isn't it, from Paul Pogba. his initial movement of his feet is wonderful, but that is quite clearly a dive, Paul. Sorry, I can't defend that.
Now, Mourinho, in his frustration, has kicked a water bottle. He's been sent off. Well, Mourinho has already had 2 brushes with refereeing authority that have cost him money and a touchline ban this season, and he'll be watching the... Mata. Ibrahimovic. Lingard.
It's a big chance. It's a wonderful header back across by Zlatan Ibrahimovic from the deep cross down from this right-hand side. He sees enough of it, Lingard, as it does come back over the top of Collins. Collins asking the question whether the 2 hands in the back constitutes a foul, but trying to make a bit of space for himself, Jesse Lingard.
Antonio. Done really well.
A rare foray forward for the slightly wider right-hand side man in West Ham United, Michail Antonio. Very much a defensive remit that him and his teammates are trying to fulfil at this moment in time, but he does have the pace, the power, the skill to get forward to affect Manchester.
Delightful chipped pass. We'll come back to that in a moment. Here's Rashford, in, denied. He's gone 9 without a goal for Manchester United. That was a big chance.
At this moment in time, plenty of energy and effort coming from Manchester United. It's Marcus Rashford who does that last touch, I think, just takes it a little bit too close to Randolph, which stacks it back in the goalie's favour. It's amazing the size of goalkeepers, how big they look once they start coming out away from the goal line.
Mata. And the header, a looping effort by Pogba.
Can gamble on consistently good delivery from Juan Mata. Been away from the goal though, Paul Pogba. It's good leap initially. Has outjumped James Collins there, but to get it back on target, it's a big...
Mata. Ibrahimovic couldn't get clean purchase on the header. Pogba, after very good work by Lingard. Space, Ibrahimovic. It's a very fine block by Ogbonna. Mata. Back from Ibrahimovic. Here comes Lingard. That's a great save by Randolph. Totally exposed, and he responded so well.
Half-time's going to come at a wonderful time for West Ham United, under severe pressure from Manchester United. It's the pace that they're attacking when they do get it right going forward. It's another
to a secret room somewhere at the back of the stand where he's yet to be picked out by the cameras. Manchester United in danger of being held to a 4th. Payet. Looping header. Sacco, who managed to evade his man.
This is where Manchester United's got to be careful. It's a nice little good bit of strength there from Sacco. The movement where he pulls away from that near post, trying to look back over David De Gea's far post. Always tough when you're moving away from goals to try and generate
that many supporters would keep. Payet went himself, and David De Gea appeared to get a touch on that. It is a corner.
Brilliant disguise from Dimitri Payet. Just doesn't get the angle quite right, because I think if this is right in the top corner, this beats David De Gea, because the pace is generally there.
Rooney! Not yet.
There's a big chance for Manchester United and for Wayne Rooney. It's almost a lazy flick of the boot by Mark Noble. Presents the opportunity to Manchester United. It's a really good layup by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Just can't generate the direction or the power. Wants to start that as we've seen him done so. It's imperative that that West Ham United defend well at set pieces like that, but when that quality is coming in, which is nowhere near troubling.
There's Valencia. Mkhitaryan. Lingard.
Really benefits from the fact that it's drilled straight at Lingard. But not well, he can strike a ball. Some truly impressive goals from him in Manchester United colours, but straight to goalkeeper.
Jesse Lingard. Antonio Valencia. Rooney. And followed in. Tapped in by Lingard in the end, but the flag is up. And that is not going to count for Manchester United. And it heaps further frustration on those wearing red.
Types of mistakes, but as we know, pressure can mount here at Old Trafford.
Pogba! Again, Randolph equal to it.
What a wonderful game, Darren Randolph. It's the most advanced we've seen Paul Pogba in this second half.
Ibrahimovic is central. Rooney towards Ibrahimovic. And it'll come out for Pogba. Herrera.
They managed to recover so very, very well. It's a wonderful ball by Wayne Rooney. Wanted to lift that from Zlatan Ibrahimovic over to Mkhitaryan, but again Randolph gets his position exactly right.
Herrera. Ibrahimovic. Collins, he's left that short. Ibrahimovic, and there's Kouyaté to West Ham's rescue.
It's a smile, isn't it, from Ibrahimovic, but this is brilliant by Kouyaté. It's an awful header by James Collins, but it leaves Darren Randolph completely.
Fletcher's infield. Antonio between two. Ashley Fletcher. Fletcher still. Fletcher against De Gea. That would have been his moment. Former Manchester United junior. Mark Noble now. Payet still screaming for it on the far side. Fellaini's going to be booked. He'll be suspended for the League Cup quarter-final on Wednesday.
Very, very close. Such an exciting game. West Ham United not content with running the ball into the corner. The power of Antonio sets Fletcher free inside the 18-yard box. The big frame of David De Gea coming out to narrow the angle. Dimitri Payet was...
Cresswell. Mkhitaryan now. Rooney. Wayne Rooney with a chance. Blocked out. Ayew did really well to win it. Fourth consecutive home league draw for Manchester United, and that's the first time that's happened since 1980. A precious away point for West Ham, who led after 90 seconds through Diafra Sakho. Ibrahimovic managed to pilfer an equaliser. That was midway through the first half. Mourinho lost his cool and was sent off, and after that it became a right old scrap. And it finishes at Old Trafford. Manchester United 1, West Ham 1.